You saw that one or not? The animal who saved the woman in the accident.
Oh, haven't yet.
She just. It was a big accident. She was trapped in her car. So she was almost dying. The animal, the dog, one dog came, street dog, and it started pulling her out of the car and pulled her for about 100 meters till someone saw her and took her in the car to the hospital. So then there is another video which I didn't send, that someone uh, gave a woman, I think it was wolves, 4 wolves, cubs. So she was thinking it is a dog, but later on, as it grew, she realized that it is a wolf. But they were quite loving to her, so she kept them. And then one day, when they were little grown up, then some criminals attacked her home. So I forgot whether they wanted to kill her or what. They had the gun. So one of the wolves jumped on it and then injured it or something. Meanwhile, the woman called the police, but the bullet had hit the one of the wolf. So she took care of it and then it was saved. But these wolves saved her life. Animals can do it because they don't think. Once they're attached to something, they're totally, there's no division. You had any question or not these days?
I have one question. You have said many times to me that I'm a liar. So I want to ask, can you maybe tell me, when you say that I'm a liar, can you tell me what do you mean? And then it's like, is it that as long as I have not known myself, I will continue to be a liar?
As long as you have not come to know yourself, your unconscious personality will rule you. Your unconsciousness is created because you were not awake. You were not conscious, so that's why the unconscious is there. Your personality is created because you were asleep. So all those unwanted things have entered inside. What you are is created by your greed, by your lust, by the influence of the society, by the influence of your parents, by what they teach in school and colleges, and people all around, people around you. But what is the goal of the society, normal society? The goal is to be successful at any cost. The goal is that you have to succeed, whether it creates suffering for others, hell for others. It makes no difference. If you are successful, then everything is all right. So when success is your goal, then you will be doing unconscious things. You will have to lie many times. You will have to cheat people. You will have to deceive people. Otherwise, you cannot be successful. Because when the whole society is unconscious, when the whole society is motivated by greed or desire for more and more pleasure, desire for comfort, then you will not care how the success has come. And if you want to be successful, then lying is very helpful. It is a shortcut to success. If you are truthful in an untruthful world, that will be, you have chosen a difficult path. Your journey will not be smooth. But the thing is that even if you want to not to deceive people, not to lie, but if you are unconscious, if you don't know yourself, then you are helpless. Because a person who is drunk, he may decide that I will not fall in any ditches. I will not have any accident. But he is helpless. It is not in his hand. Just by desiring something, it is not going to happen. If you don't have the inner light, then how you will know whether you are being cruel, whether you are lying, whether you are deceiving others? If you are not a mirror which is clean totally, then whatever is reflected in the mirror cannot reflect thing as it is. So ultimately, if you want to be free from your mask, your lying habit, your unconsciousness, then you will have to become conscious. That is what is meant by by knowing yourself. But in this world, truth will not pay. Honesty will not pay. And it will be told to you by all the people that it is not practical to be honest. But when you are conscious, even if you have to lie sometime, because you have to also function in this world, you know it's not that you are doing those things without knowing it. Knowingly you can lie sometime when it is a better option. Sometimes if you are lying and you are able to save someone's life, then lying is the right action. So what you do is not that important. From where you're doing is coming. What is the source of your action? Is the source from where your action is happening asleep, unconscious, or the source is full of light? Once you know everything about yourself, your thoughts, your emotions, your feeling, once you are totally acquainted, then you will be doing the right actions. When I said that you are lying, I meant that whatever you say, you should, before you say something, you should be more careful. Mostly we think that what difference it makes if I said that I will come at 2:30 and I come at 3:30 or 4:30.
I don't know why I feel very aesthetic today, Swami. I just don't know why. I just feel very aesthetic.
Aesthetic? What do you mean by aesthetic?
I feel very high, Swami. I didn't take opium or heroin, but I feel high, Swami.
When you are undivided, then you are one within. When there is no division in what you are saying, you are inside. And your whole system functions properly. You are connected to your inner source. So then you will be more happy. Without being conscious, you cannot get rid of your psychological diseases. Because being conscious means now you have the light. You have the torch light, or you have the bulb. In that light, you can see what kind of personality you have created in being unconscious. How you have been influenced by an unconscious society. How many masks you are wearing. So, only when you are conscious, then you are separate from your conditioning. You are standing out. That is the meaning of the word ecstasy. To stand out. Stand out of your body and mind. Only then you can know what is there inside. How you have been conditioned and programmed. And once you know that this is your conditioning, this is not you. You are separate. You are the one who knows this conditioning. Then all this conditioning will break. They are there, they remain there because you are nourishing them by being one with them. Once you know you are separate from it, then they lose all this strength. You are the one who gives strength because you are identified with it, because you are unconscious. Once you are conscious, you know that the anger happens because you are not present. The greed happens because you are absent. The lust is there because you are not alert and awake. Once you are awake, then thieves will not enter in your house.
I think, except for people who have known themselves, all those who are still not enlightened and those who have not known themselves, I think everybody is a liar, Swami. To just that you do it more often or you do it less often, and
It is not that people are lying knowingly or intentionally. Once you are addicted to something, once you have created a habit and you are asleep, then everything happens automatically. If you have a habit of getting angry, then even if you decide, you cannot get rid of it immediately. You will have to become conscious. Once you are conscious, then you know that anger is arising. So that very moment, if you become alert, it will start disappearing. Those who are lying or those who are deceiving others, it's not that they are doing all the time intentionally. That's why Jesus said, Father, forgive them because they know not what they are doing. If you know, once you know you are cheating, you are deceiving, you will not do it because that will create an unpleasant state within you. You will lose your music. There will be no harmony within you. The lake of your consciousness will be full of ripples. It cannot be silent. Once you know what silence is, what peace is, what joy is, what bliss is, what ecstasy is, and you cannot do all these unconscious things. Because first thing, it is harming you. That is what Buddha said, that to be angry is like you are having a burning rock in your hand and you are throwing it on someone else. The first thing, your hand will be burnt. Sometimes when I say something, it's not very serious. I say only spontaneously something without. I was just trying to tell you that be more alert about whatever you say. Because if you are casual about things, then you cannot become integrated. If you want to be integrated, you have to be careful about what you have said. The thing is that if you say that I will be back home by 1:30, so there is somewhere in your head that the person will be at 1:30 available for me. But if you go on changing, that means you are not one with him. And if you want to know yourself, you have to be careful about what you speak, what you do, all those things. If you lie, then that will create a personality of a liar. So all those things has to be given up. These are extra weight which you cannot carry if you want to climb the Mount Everest. You want to go up.
If you like our videos, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.